Hello everyone, my name is Raditya Aryatama, speaking as a student from SMA Negeri 3 Bandung and as a black belt Taekwondoin. I've been training Taekwondo since the second grade in the Banjarsari Elementary School. I joined the Banzai Taekwondo Club and I've been participating in many championships and I've been taking the black belt test as well, and so officially I am a black belt Taekwondoin. So today I am going to tell you how to achieve the black belt title in one of the most popular self-defense or martial arts in the world and in Indonesia. It is Taekwondo. First of all, I am going to tell you the requirements that you need to fulfill to be able to achieve Taekwondo belt. The first will be joining a club. Taekwondo is an official and legally recognized organization in the world. You will have to join a legal and registered Taekwondo club so that you will be able to, officially join the Taekwondo family. The second requirement is none. So there is only one requirement that you will need to fulfill. That is joining the Taekwondo club. Now let's move on to the steps, shall we? First, you will be given the white belt, the lowest level in Taekwondo. In this time you having or wearing the white belt, you will have to master several things so that you can move on to the next belt. What are these several things that needs to be learned? There are basic 1, basic 2, the Apchagi, Dolyochagi, Aremaki, and Oilgulmaki. So these are actually the basic steps that you will have to master because you will use it later on until you get the black belt. Next, if you have mastered it and then the trainer, or in Taekwondo we call them sabum, which is the trainer, they will tell, are you eligible or not to take the belt test? A belt test is an event that is held by the city headquarters of Taekwondo Indonesia to provide and facilitate the participants or the Taekwondo in their city to get the next level of the Taekwondo belt. So at the belt test event, which usually take place in a big sport arena or in a big building, the arena will be divided into many sections, and there you will be tested, and it is divided by the belt. For example, we have this field and then divided by maybe 8 sections. Let's say the first section will be for the yellow belt, the second section will be the green, and etc. The belt test is usually held every 3 months, but due to the pandemic right now, it may have changed. Maybe twice a year or maybe once a year. In every section or desk, there will be the examiner, the one or the sabum who will test you, and then after they score you, they will send the result to the city headquarters of Taekwondo Indonesia, and then there they will selectively chosen the eligible participant so that they will get the promotion and the higher level of their Taekwondo belt. Before the test, you will be given a sequence number and you will be called and tested according to that number. For example, let's say you get the 12. So the test will start from 1, and when it's the 12th turn, then it is your turn to be tested. And then after you called by the examiner, you will have to do the basic things that I've mentioned before, the skill that you have to master. Let's say for the white belt, you have to do basic 1, basic 2, and then the Aremaki, Elgulmaki, Apchagi, Dolyochagi, and then they will score you, the examiner will score you. After the test, you will just go home and you'll have to wait about 1 or 2 months to get the result. And you know what? based on my experience, the chance of someone passing the test is really highly, okay? But if you made fatal mistakes, you probably won't pass the test. Okay, let's say you passed the test, but there are still many belts to be passed until you get the black belt. But you know why? Here's the important point. The test is procedurally the same, okay? You will have to master several things and, go to the belt test, and then you will be tested. So you will wait another 3 months, you get this next belt, and so on until the red belt. The red belt is the one level before the black belt. So when you have the red belt, the next thing you need to do is to take the belt test, the black belt test. Different from the other color, the black belt test is the hardest and the most, high skill test. And you have to prepare a lot. You have to prepare at least 6 months to take the belt test. The black belt test isn't held by the city headquarters. Instead, the regional and the national headquarters of Taekwondo Indonesia will be the one who is responsible to, take the control of the event. Why? As I've mentioned before, that Taekwondo is an official and, a really formal organization. It needs a higher professionalism. It needs, good and big responsibility. So the black belt test, and then the result of that black belt test will be directly sent by the national headquarters of Taekwondo Indonesia to the World Taekwondo Federation in South Korea. Okay, that's why the World Taekwondo Federation in South Korea is the main headquarters of Taekwondo around the world. Okay, and Taekwondo came from Korea, so that's why we have to responsible to them. So what is the requirement to take the black belt test? I'll put it here. As you can see, many difference, right? There are many skills that needs to be learned and to be mastered so that you can pass the test. Okay, after following the test and doing the test, you will have to wait about longer than usual. It's about 6 months to get the result. The real result is the certificate and the official card name from the World Taekwondo Federation. I will show it here. Okay, looks cool, right? So that is it. Overall, that is all the steps that you need to do to achieve the black belt. And the black belt, you can achieve the black belt in about 4 years if you are disciplined. If you're not disciplined, I don't know. Okay, I just want to say that the black belt does not matter. What matters is you, your dedication, your professionalism, your hard work, your humbleness, your responsibility of having the glorious black belt title. Okay, so that is all from me. And if you want to ask anything about Taekwondo, I would love to share my experience with you. Thank you.